Hey everybody, I'd like to take a couple minutes to give you a virtual tour of the wood shop. Here you can see the entire wood shop from an aerial view. I am standing in the loft area of the wood shop looking down over the entire shop. You can see we've got some working desks and we've got all of the major equipment that we're going to need to make all of the things this year for our projects. Ample workspace here. Here's the washout sink. So when you need to wash your hands, if we happen to get something in your eye, that is the eye wash station. So our safety kind of area is there. Next, you'll see our main tool cabinet. This is where all of our hand tools are going to be located. Combination squares, framing squares, hammers, some chisels, squares, um, hand saws, punch, some drill bits, screwdrivers, sandpaper, sanding blocks, hand planes. And then at the bottom, you're going to find all of the power hand tools. So planers and sanders and all of that stuff. Routers is all going to be located in that cabinet. Here you can see we have our cordless drill station. So this is where we're going to keep all of our drills and where we're going to keep them charged. So we separate the dead batteries from the charged batteries and they all get nicely stacked right there. Here's our wood section here. So there's our short rack is what we call it. So these are all the boards that were previously cut down and that was the leftovers that we can still use for other projects. We're now entering into our wood storage room. So this is where the lumber gets stored that comes in from the lumber mill, or from the lumber yard, I should say. So it's all stacked by type. So we use oak, maple, cherry, and poplar. So that's where we stand it all up in those racks. And here you're looking at our dust collector. So that is a very large, powerful vacuum that collects all of the sawdust in that large hopper and then deposits it into those two 55-gallon barrels. And it all gets sucked through a large ventilation system here. You can see how it goes through the wall. And then out on this side is back into the wood shop. You can see that very large tube running across this ceiling there is where all of the main stuff gets sucked into. So all these little tributary tubes are going down to each of and all of the machines to evac out all of the sawdust. And finally, here we're in our spray room. So this is where we're going to be finishing all of our projects. So once we make them and put them all together, we final sand, we'll stain, and put our type of finish on here, whether it be poly or a lacquer.